for Foxtrot, turn right on Sierra, taxi to the ramp via Sierra Zulu.
Alright, let's see what we got here. How about now, Rage? Can you hear me now? I appreciate the heads up that we missing some audio. Gonna go ahead and have to check the other audio output area. Yeah. Not sure what's going on with this thing. There we go. Now we got everything. We got air traffic control set up. Hopefully you can hear me now. If you can't, hit me back up in the chat. I appreciate that heads up there, Rachel. So we're going to put those back and bring our flight plan down. All right, back on to where we were. Pre-start, emergency brake handle is set, hydraulic pump off, annunciator lights, warning systems. We're not going to worry about those just now. Ice detect, fire detect, and right here is where we will start. One engine. So let's go over to the start. And cabin door can come closed. Let's get that set up. And we'll close the cabin door, get the chocks removed, and we are set there. Fuel for today's flight looks like they want us to have 3,600 pounds. Let's see where we're at. We're at 1,900. So we'll bust that all the way up to full. 3,600. 3,654 looks good. About 50% right there. Yeah, lots of airplanes here. So, all right. So cabin door is shut. Fuel computers are set. Air conditioner is off. Oxy is off. Batteries are on. Inverters on. Parking brake is set. Hydraulic pump is off. Beacon light coming on. And nav lights coming on. We are in the aircraft getting ready to start. Thrust levers in cutoff. Engine start. And we'll go ahead and start engine number 2. And we're watching that, waiting for that to start moving. We are good, and there we go. It'll be just a minute. We'll go ahead and just start both of them here. We got one started, so let's go back to pre-start. One engine is set. Once that gets extinguished, we will turn this over to generator. Then we will have power for everything else we need. We have rollback and speed is doing all right. So up to generator. And we are good. Let's activate the steering so that if anything happens, we're set. So, all right. One engine has been started. Cabin altitude test, and we are good. Let's go over here, and we are going up to 410. I don't know that we're going to go up there. Let's go up to 370. We'll go 410. we'll be able to get out there pretty quick. So, gonna be a pretty quick flight. So 410, there we go. We'll go as sim brief as planned. I don't know that I'm super happy about that, but whatever. One engine started, cabin altitude, stick puller, mock trim, those are good. Stall warnings, good. Standby gyro is aligned and level. Pressurization, temperature controls are set, and left, right, bleed air, cabin air main, auto manual, auto. Perfect. Trim system, secondary pitch and cutout, you are set. Secondary, cutout, and pitch trim, there we go. We can go ahead and power up the yaw dampers. And aileron rudder, takeoff trim, we will adjust that back to the pi. There we go. Set there. Takeoff trim has been set. Yaw dampers are on. Fuel pounters looking good. Crossflow valve sets. Cockpit voice recorder drag chute. Takeoff data is in, so we are solid. Alright, we have gone through most of this. Start gen switch, and we are set there. Beacon light set. Engine start. Now we can go through. Flaps have been set. Hydraulic pressure is reading good. Other engine coming on. Here we go. Engine number 1. Alright. Gotta make sure we're configured right here. Alright. Second engine has fired off. We are looking pretty good. Rollback as far as temperature. So we do have airflow across that. So we can turn this to gen. And now we can continue with the rest of our pitot heats coming on. Beacon, radio altimeter, autopilot coming on. Nothing we need to worry about over here. These guys are set for now. Hydraulic pressure, we can go ahead and turn on the light like the squeak. Stall warnings, we're not going to worry about those just now. And we are set. Continuing with our checklist. Battery is charging. Starter disengage has happened. Voltmeters and meters are reading appropriately. Nothing in the red. Before taxi. So, avionics. We can go ahead and turn on our avionics. Get our flight plan input. We are flying from JFK, Modern Aviation over here, all the way up to Torontos Oshawa Executive. And that is on the outskirts of Toronto. So just be a nice little flight for us today. So departure from JFK, destination Charlie Yankee Oscar. And you'll see it says Oshawa there. Enter, and we are departing on JFK. Load procedure. We are departing on the D's 5 departure. Runway 31 left. That's right here. Load that departure. Candor. I guess we can go to load this procedure, and it will be our approach. We are going to do the RNAV. What do we have? Oh, yay. So they're doing some fun stuff with this. So we'll just go up to 200%. That way you guys can see it. There we go. We are set. So yes, our flight, we are going to land runway 30, RNAV runway 30. RNAV runway 30 set, and it will be final. So vectors, load that approach. We don't need to activate it. And add a waypoint. It'll be Candor. Followed by APA, HPAH. Papa Alpha Hotel. There we go. Alright, so going in here, we should have our departure, D's to hero, candor. Let's see, so add waypoint, Alpha Hotel, Papa Alpha Hotel. And I did just get dinged by air traffic control, so give me just a second. And all right, let's see what air traffic control has to say. One 125. One 19.1. Oh, look at that. One 125. All right. So it looks like we do have some air traffic control on. Let me get those. So we can bring that up here so you can see what it is I am looking at. So if we go here, our A cars. And so let's see, KJFK ATIS 128725. Let's listen to that. We should be able to hear them. What is it? 128725. Transfer.
Altimeter 2989er. Approach and use ILS runway 31 right. Visual runway 31 left. Departing runway 31 left. Notices to air mission. Operate transponder on mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Repeat call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
We have India. So then
Airport ATIS information India 1905
119.1
1340 at 15 gust 25. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000.
Let's see if anybody's talking.
Scattered. Temperature 6.
So departure D's 5. D's 5 transition Kandar. There we go. Load that departure. So now I should be good to go. D's hero Curl Candor CYOO. And then we do not have an arrival, so AHPAH. Add waypoint. Alpha Hotel, Papa Alpha Hotel. Enter. Well, let's see where that. Okay, so that's all the way out there. Alpha Hotel, Papa Alpha Hotel. And we should be good. So actually, we're going to go right here. Insert. No. Not sure why it doesn't want to enter that. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get a hold of Tower and let them know we are ready for taxi. And we have information India, and then we have approach 128.125. So we can put that in here. 12128.125. Enter. That is in our standby. So give me just a second. Kennedy Tower, Shadow 69 Modern Aviation Learjet ready for taxi.
Shadow 69 Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left at Kilo Echo. Taxi via Quebec, Bravo, Kilo Echo.
Runway 31 left, Kilo Echo via Quebec, Bravo, Kilo Echo, Shadow 69. All right, we are set to go, so we can go ahead and get our taxi lights on.
Shadow 69, 31 left at Kilo Echo, 10,900 feet available.
And say again for Shadow.
Shadow 69, runway 31 left at Kilo Echo, 10,900 feet available. 10,900.
Shadow 69 copies all. That's going to be plenty. Appreciate it. And Kennedy Tower, if you have an intersection before that you want me to depart, I only need about 5,000 feet. All right, there we go.
Shadow 69, I don't have the intersection length at Mike Bravo. That's probably around 5,000, but I can't, I don't have it. I don't have a chart for it.
We'll go ahead and take full length. Appreciate the help. All right, here we go. Or correction, we'll take Kilo Echo.
The 410 established 31 white.
Lufthansa 410 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, wind 340.
All right, let's get this out of the way. Brake steering good, fuel panel is reading all right. Thrust reversers can come on.
31 white, Lufthansa 410.
Flight instruments take up data, engine instruments, volts, nav equipment good, radar is as required. So we're going to go Quebec, Bravo. Get a nice little view of the JFK airport. Got that heavy landing over there on the other side. All right, so we can go ahead, and those are armed. We can bring the radar standby or turn it on for now. We're good, so we're going to just go down, take care of everything here. Flaps, trim, set, cabin air set, carburetor. Man, we are just motoring right along. Crew takeoff briefing is set. I am the crew, so next thing we do is runway lineup. Parking brake will be released when we get down there. And yeah, let's see about throwing these buckets. Alright, we're motoring right along. This turns into Bravo, then we go Kilo Echo. I'm going to turn this off so you can see, so I can see. Flaps are set 8 and we are good to go there. Autopilot is on. We can go ahead and hit the nav button. Oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and hit the toga button so we get our flight director. There we go. And we go nav for that. Level. We're set. Oh, we do need to set 410. Oh wait, what was my clearance? 6,000?
Lufthansa 410 Heavy, welcome to Kennedy. Exit left when able. Let me know where you'd like to park.
Left to enable, and we'll let you know where to park. Lufthansa 410.
Alright, well, I've been cleared up to 410, so...
In the total load should be 1769. Permission to request taxi Ready for kilo.
W1769, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left, full length, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, Zulu, cross runway 4 left at Zulu.
Cross runway 31 left full length via Alpha, Foxtrot, cross for left via Zulu, shift to 769.
Lufthansa 410 requesting Terminal 1, stand on Terminal 1 please.
Lufthansa 410 Heavy, Roger, you're currently on Bravo, continue Bravo all the way around to Terminal 1.
Continue Bravo all the way to Terminal 1, Lufthansa 410 Heavy, thank you.
Kennedy Tower, good evening, FedEx 1245 Heavy with NDI for Chicago O'Hare.
FedEx 1245 Heavy, stand by, I don't see a flight plan.
Alright, coming
FedEx
up.
1425, looks like I have only the flight plan when you arrived into Kennedy, so I just need you to refile that.
Roger, FedEx 1245 Heavy, we just refiled, we noticed that error as well.
Alright, there's Lima Mike. Kilo Echo's coming up.
We can expect departure from Kilo.
1769, sure, no problem. Runway 31 left at Kilo, continue taxi via Alpha, Kilo.
Alpha Kilo, should have 769, thanks.
FedEx 1245 Heavy, looks like maybe your flight plan got locked from the previous flight in. So I need you just to briefly disconnect, file the flight plan, and reconnect, and then it'll show up for me.
Right, sounds good.
We are at Kilo Echo.
FedEx 1245 Heavy, how's our flight plan looking now?
Yep, I got it here. I'll send you out a PDC momentarily.
Roger, thank you.
Alright, we're ready to go. We're going to go ahead.
69, wind 340 at 15, gust 25, runway 31 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
3-1 left from Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff, Shadow 69. Alright, we are good to go. So let's go ahead and bring up our checklist. And parking brake set, transponder, pitot heat is good. Lights and strobe set, stall warning, ignition coming on. And annunciator panel looks good, nothing but green there. So park brake coming off. We are taking the runway, and we can go ahead and turn on all our other lights, recog, and we are set. We'll get out here, and our runway heading is a 314. Sorry. And we are just going to pause here for a moment. We're going to give power, get things stabilized with a little extra gas. I just take this up to my afterburner detents. We are set, long range navigation and altitude select. And turn that off, and we are good. Take off, go around power, and we're going all the way up to 410. Yeah, V1, rotate, and we are airborne. 850 on the temperatures there. And we can add the autopilot. Gear coming up, flaps coming up. That was spicy right there. And we'll pull up our map.
Center 69, contact New York departure 128.12. Enjoy the flight.
2812, Shadow 69, appreciate the help. New York departure, Shadow 69, climbing through 2500 for 410.
Shadow 69, New York departure, radar contact, climb maintain 7000, turn left heading 090.
7000, left turning 090, Shadow 69. And heading, left turn 090. Left turn heading 090, 7000. Hold that speed. Nice departure. Not too bad. A little dicey there for a second. Back to our flight plan. Hopefully they'll give us a direct to somewhere here. Pretty little departure out of Kennedy right there. Bring this around 090. We will level out here and then we will accelerate. We're going to try and keep it below 250.
Departure for Shedberg 1769.
Alright, gear is up. Thrust reversers can come off.
69, New York departure, radar contact, climb maintain 7000, turn left heading 090.
We can turn on our
1000.
Shadow 69, turn left heading 040, climb maintain 17000.
040, climb maintain 17000.
Negative, that wasn't for you. Shadow 69, turn left heading 040, climb maintain 17000.
040 17000, Shadow 69.
Okay, approach Bill 409 Romeo.
409 Romeo.
Through my approach here, and I need to be at 2000 by salt, and it looks like I'm a little high. Do you want me to do a hold pattern at salt to get down to 2000?
409 Romeo, I'm going to give you the set vectors in a bit. You're still at some airspace right now.
Sure. Got it. We'll be waiting for those descent vectors for 409 Romeo. Thank you.
After takeoff, landing gear up, yaw damper engaged, thrust reversers off, flaps up, ignition off, pressurization good, taxi landing lights, we can go ahead and switch those down to nothing. We are climbing through 10,000 here in just a minute, so we'll turn all those off. Recog lights will come off when we go through 18,000. Hydraulic pressure is good, angle of attack indicators are all A-OK.
Blue 1769, proceed direct wavy, climb maintain 12,000.
Next wavy.
Below 409 Romeo, just going to maintain 4,000, turn right heading 050.
On the 4,000 right heading at 0500409 Romeo.
And below 409 Romeo, new heading altimeter 2984.
Can I get that again for 409 Romeo?
409 Romeo, new heading altimeter 2984.
2984 for the altimeter, thank you.
Climb through 10,000, recon can come out.
11-12 heavy descending camera full.
GPS 1112 heavy, use your approach, Canal altimeter 2989, vectors ILS 31 right approach, depart Cameron heading 040.
Park Cameron 040, and we have information with you.
York approach, good evening, it's at 1048 heavy, 1900, Parch 3.
If you had 1048 to New York, you're still out in my airspace, I'll call you back in a bit.
Roger.
And looking at our arrival while we're
1649
climbing out here.
Offline, no for the ATC available, ready to service terminated, change crew.
We want nuded at 2,100 feet. So we can go ahead and start setting this up.
Proceed direct D.
Direct D, Shadow 69.
JetBlue 1769 New York. JetBlue 1769, leave my airspace for South New York Center.
Now we can go nav.
Terminated and change crew.
Exchange crew, jet myself, 692.
Okay.
And approach GPS 11-12 heavy. We'd like to request the ILS 31 right if we can get it.
That should be what I assigned you. Expect ILS 31 right.
There we go.
31 right, 11-12 heavy.
So 409 Romeo, turn right heading 220.
So we want 2,000 feet per minute.
Is that for available 409 Romeo?
Right from available 409 Romeo,
And we want to
turn
be
right
at
heading 220.
2,100.
409 Romeo.
Shadow 69 New York Center offline, or leave my airspace to the north, New York Center offline, no further ATC available, ready to service terminated for the change crew.
Switch it to 2.8. Appreciate the help. Have a good day.
Yeah.
There we go. And target
GPS
waypoint
1112
is
just gonna maintain 4,000.
nudes.
4,000, 11-12 heavy.
Nuded. There we go. And we are set. We are about an hour away from the top of our descent, so I am actually going to blast through here. Go up to 410. And we are on our way. Once we cross through 18,000, we're going to go ahead and switch over to Universal Atmosphere 29.902. The magic barrow button. That's what V1 calls it. Just gotta, yeah, I like it. It's a good call. All right, so indicated airspeed 250 knots. We're gonna hold that, keeping us about 2,000 feet per minute. That's a respectable climb. Maybe we can bump it up just a little more since we can go all the way up to 850 as far as turbine temperature.
Level
So
409 Romeo, turn right heading 300.
Heading 300, 409 Romeo.
and I am right now max throttle on my throttle, so we'll back that off just a smidge. Keep an eye on our fuel flow matching side to side. – 18,000 feet, 29.902 going in the window. And I need to bring both of those back just a wee bit. There we go, perfect. Get that one down below 50.
UPS 11 swap heavy, turn left 10 degrees.
Left 10 degrees, 11, 12 heading.
There we go. Now we avoid any fuel imbalance. Climbing about 4,000 feet per minute. Looking pretty good. Gonna go outside, take a look. Oh yeah. Climbing out of New York. That was a good departure. There's JFK in the background. See if we can get a nice little departure picture. That's not horrible. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got. Sunshine on this side. See Alice sitting over there. Photo op. Interesting. But still a very pretty paint job. A little dirty. A little clean. Alright. Back into the flight deck. Here we go. We are busting right along. 250 indicated airspeed. Keeping us right there at about 3,000 feet per minute. Fuel flows look like they are balanced. Temperatures are doing okay. A little cooler on that right side. Climbing through flight level 270 here momentarily. On our way to 410. Alright, so then we go window picker. Go here. There we go. Let's see.
Level 409 road, just going to maintain 2,000.
2,000, 409 Romeo.
Nice. I want to thank everybody for joining me on today's flight. Gonna be a quick one. Have to get ready for work. Go in and do some snow tonight. 6 p.m. local here in Denver. I do need to do something just to make sure my lenses are clean. There we go. That's a little better. And that's the other one. While we are here, we will look. Kind of a shakedown flight here. We can go ahead and that's our message there.
UPS 11 South City, just maintain 3,000.
3,000, 11, 12 heading.
There's our map. Go back. Let's look at our flight plan.
Approach 10:40, I believe we have entered your airspace, 11,000 direct call return.
Yeah, 1040 heavy. Approach check for yes. Cross Calverton at 12,000, speed 250 knots. Can you altimeter 2989?
Cross Calverton 12,250 for 10:40.
So 409 Romeo 5 miles from Pepper. If direct Pepper cross salt at or above 1,500, cleared ILS ready to approach.
Control salt at 1,500 and proceed direct Pepper until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 2. Or 409 Romeo.
Interesting. So we want to go here, and let's see what happens if we go here. Insert before Alpha Hotel Papa Alpha Hotel. Enter. There we go. Oh, that's what we can also do. We can go menu. Cruising altitude 41000. Enter. It's one I always forget in there. So there we go. Alright, now our flight plan and our charts should match up. So,
US 11 12 heading vectors through the low flight is turn left, heading 280 intercept.
280 to intercept 1112 heavy.
now we can probably go vertical speed. Thousand feet per minute, and we are chugging right along, doing pretty good. We can add a little bit of gas, see if we can pick up some speed.
GPS 11 12 heading 6 miles from Zoo Lab, maintain 3,000 until established cleared, ILS 31 right approach.
3000 until established cleared, ILS 31 right, 1112 heavy.
Ah, Frank, I appreciate you showing up, man. Sorry I had to do this one early, but I got to go to work tonight, so got snow in the forecast. But you see, I named this flight after you. Told you it's Frank's request.
GPS 11 12 heading contact any tower for 19.1.
19 1112 heavy.
And we'll lock the vertical speed in right there. We are only about 3,000 feet away from the top of our climb. And then I think we will have about 35 minutes before we have to start our descent.
Maintain 9,000.
9,000, 1048 heavy.
Yeah. Cool. I appreciate it, Frank. Appreciate your flexibility. A lot of fun. 2,000 feet to go. Once we get to 400, we'll go ahead and disengage vertical speed, and I will manually adjust the pitch, autopilot pitch, so that we get our, I should be able to maybe do it here. No. So I will adjust the pitch so that we get about 500 feet per minute for our last 1,000 foot. Take us about 2 minutes to get to that top cruising altitude 410. So with that, there we go. That'll give us some acceleration onto 410, and I'll make it so that we're not too speedy on the aircraft or on the level out. Oh, we should have half bank. There we go, half bank. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. I am flying an update. I'm flying. I need to put that in. Yeah, I'm flying the Flysimware LearJet 35A, version 1.2.0. They've added a few things. I have the latest PMS 50 Garmin in here. And so they did say they added the half bank, and it looks like half bank worked. So we are chugging right along. That was nice to see. So So we're coming up. We are about 300 feet from the top of our climb. I'm going to go ahead and lower the pitch just a little bit.
409, go ahead.
Just below
There was a little
500
bit of
feet
a
per
bump
minute.
on the runway, and it just threw me onto a taxi lane.
Roger that. I guess I'll load the truck for you.
Thank you.
All right, there we go.
UPS 1123, 5,000 for 6,000 direct forward.
Alright, UPS 153 Heavy, you're supposed to make a left turn direct square because we're currently in a ruddy distance right now. Turn
All
right
right.
100.
We are getting ready to capture 410 in about 30 feet.
7,000, right, 122.
And then we will accelerate. And we will want to hit
UPS 153 Heavy,
right
your top
there.
altitude was 5,000 as per the chart.
So we can go ahead and pull the power back just a little bit now that we're leveling out.
Sorry, I'm killing it fast.
That way we don't accelerate too quickly, like we did. I think our good cruise setting here is about 607 or 706.
Heavy flight heading 230, just trying to maintain 4,000.
230, 3,000, try that 1040 heavy.
4,004.
4,000, 1040 heavy.
Alright, we should be set. 74. Let's try 741. 742. 742 seems to be alright. 743. Alright. Should be good. 673. 644.
Are you direct right?
See if we can get 676. See how that looks.
UPS 153 Heavy, New York.
Go ahead.
Okay, are you turning right heading 100?
I am.
Let's go 68. Dropping off a little bit of speed, just getting it set. There we go. We are on our flight. Let's look at a range here on our radar. 40 miles, set. And we can go back here. Let's look at our map. We are chugging right along. Top of descent's going to be here in just about, oh, guess it doesn't exist now, huh? Huh? 2,100 feet.
So we have 1040 Heavy, turn right heading 280.
280, 1040 heavy.
UPS 153 Heavy, that was a 100 heading. I'm not sure where you're turning now.
2,100. 2,000 feet per minute. Muted. There you go. So let's see what happens there. So, all right, message. Oh, no arrival airport, back. All right, let's go to our flight plan. No arrival airport, departure JFK. Approach. And all right, let's go. So that's what it is. Add waypoint. CYOO. Enter. There we go. Let's see if we jacked it all up now. All right, let's go back here. I think we're good. So let's see. Let's see. Flight plan. Set destination. CYOO. Enter. Nice. School to school. Welcome. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Proceed direct Merit, climb maintain 17,000.
Direct Merit, 17,000, yellow J3.
Alright. We're not going active, so we're good. So we go here and we go set destination. CYOO. Enter. There we go. Everything else should be same. And then we can go back to our utilities, see how we're doing. VCalc, muted.
2,000, 1048 heavy.
Alright, we're getting our flight plan figured out here, guys. Sorry, so you're good. So then, we're good. There's our arrival. Waypoint info.
1048 heavy, 7 miles from Malby. Turn right. Fly heading 280, maintain 2,000 to establish cleared ILS 31 yard approach.
Fly heading 280, maintain 2,000 to establish cleared ILS, runway 31 left approach for 1048.
ILS 31 right, the right side.
31 right, sorry about that, we had 31 left.
So we're 41,000 feet. Alright, we can figure this one out. Descend at 2,000 feet.
I can give you left side if you can't change it right now.
Yeah, if you can, we would like to stick with 31 left.
Alright, and then our Etihad 1048 heavy, 7 miles from, correction, 10 miles from Meals, fly heading 280, maintain 2,000 to establish cleared ILS 31 left approach.
They're 31 left approach, Etihad 1048, sorry about that.
Alright, departure. Yeah, that's back. We're good. Let's see, we're 175 miles away from APA.
UPS 153 heavy, are you direct Merit? UPS 153 heavy, New York.
I am direct Merit.
It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
UPS 153 heavy, try left heading 360.
360,
2100 MSL 2,000 feet, muted. Doesn't say we have anything.
UPS 153 heavy, climbing to 17,000, 17.
Alright, so if we neuted, let's see, 123 miles away from neuted. No worries, thanks, man.
You had 1048 heavy contact anytime with lower 9.1.
19-1, 1048 heavy, thank you for able to.
GPS on 5300, proceed direct Mary.
Direct Mary, 1123.
All right, let's see. So if we were to actually go into, sorry, if we go into our flight plan, we go up to Nuded, and we click on that, and we say information. It'll tell us that we are currently 197 miles away, 196, and at about 120. We'll say 125. We'll want to start our descent 2,000 feet per minute to try and reach Nuded at 2,100 feet. So,
airspace to North Newton on offline, rate of service terminated for exchange curve.
No, Unicom, 1123, sorry about that, autopilot issue.
so saying that, we can go ahead and dial this down to 2,100. There you go. So if you're curious, just kind of a rough in 2,000 foot descent rate, you just triple your altitude. So 410, just take the 41, triple that. So that's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, so 150 miles away. We're a pretty quick moving airplane. Once we tip over, we should be set. And then looking at this, we are 189 away, so let's make it 145. We'll start our descent down to Nuded at 2,100 feet. So I get that from the chart on the RNAV. Right there, you see that, 2,100. 696 foot on our 250 foot decision height. So if we zoom in here, we want to zoom this up to 250. That's our radar altimeter. And we should be solid. So now we got altitude holding, long range navigation set, half bank angle on the roll attitude, and we're cruising right along. Frank, you picked out a good flight. Toronto's a lot of fun, going across New York. We'll, I can bring that up, you'll see. We get to go over there you go, Rochester, and then yeah, we should be on final approach just past Rochester, so we're chucking right along. Did not mean to do that. If something just broke, that's all me. Look at all that. Perfect. So 141. So we said 145, so we're about 30 miles away. And
18 for the deep turn left heading 060, flying maintain 17,000.
Left heading 060 and flying maintain.
let's see in the viewer, anybody window picker? See if we got anybody new online. Toronto Center 125.775. So we can plop that in here. Let's see if they're actually talking. I'm supposed to be on 22.8. So at 145 miles, we will pitch over 2,000 feet per minute, hopefully make neuted by 2,100 feet by the time we get there. Oh, it's nice to have a half bank. And we are scheduled to land on runway 30. Let's bring up that airport. It's a great little airport, and we are going to park over ramp 1. So 30, heading of 302. We can put that in here if we want. There we go. And then bring our heading all the way around to what we're currently flying. There we go. Perfect. And if we go back to our charts, let's see if there's any other informational charts. No. So we'll plan to land, hopefully exit Charlie, and we'll go to, we'll just go to the main terminal building there. Main ramp. Alright, back to check out what you guys have to say. Frank, did you get to work today? Alright, looks like we are just about 10 miles away from my guesstimated top of descent. What we will want to do is we'll want to try and maintain this airspeed here. That should give us about, and adjust our power so that we get about 2,000 feet per minute. Excellent. So now we can set the speed, indicated airspeed. They'll bounce up a little bit. There we go. Nothing big. There we go. A little rough there. And now we pull back the power, and we should set a vertical speed of 2,000 feet per minute. I'll just reduce the throttle just to the afterburner detent there. We go altitude select. Oh, shoot bangs. There we go, right to 2,000 feet per minute, holding that altitude or airspeed. We are set. We are on descent. Alright, shouldn't be too bad. Let's see if we can see the weather there in let's see, 300 at 12 knots, straight down the runway, 9 statute miles, few overcast, 2992. Get to hold on to everything, remarks. So there you go. We're good. Sea level pressure 1014. Alright. Reduce the throttle just a little more. Hopefully getting about 2,000 feet per minute. Holding that airspeed. We've been kind of slow getting down there, so we're set for now. There you go, 2,000 feet. Power has been set. Airspeed is holding. aircraft is pitching on its own to maintain
Toronto
that
Center,
indicator
Air
airspeed.
Canada 2984 checking in.
Air Canada 2984, Toronto Center, good afternoon. Your mic's a bit loud. 0
Air Canada 2984, we're at C Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu. We're ready for departure, holding short of 26 on Delta.
Air Canada 2984, I have an IVAR clearance for you. Advise ready to copy.
Alright, go ahead, Air Canada 2984.
Air Canada 2984, you're cleared to London Airport via Perlo 4 departure, Durlo transition, flight plan route, departure runway 26, squawk 5577.
Cleared to the London Airport via the Perlo transition, altitude, flight level 120, departure runway 26 and squawk 5577.
Air Canada 2984, your readback is correct. On departure, climb 5,000. Wind at city 290 at 14, gusting 22, altimeter 299.5. Clear for takeoff runway 26.
Climb to 5,000, clear for takeoff runway 26, Air Canada 2984.
All right.
Air Canada 2984 as well. Amend your departure heading 220.
220, Air Canada 2984.
Once we get below 30,000 feet, I'll turn off half bank. We'll have full bank authority. Once you get up here in the upper atmosphere, air's a little thin, so you definitely don't want to be yanking and banking on the stick. We have relatively straight wings, so not a whole lot of dehedral, or not dehedral, sweep. And yeah, don't want to unsettle the aircraft. So once we get below 30,000 feet, a little thicker air, we should be A-okay. And I will think about New York, Toronto. There's some dead air there. What is that one? That one is Indy Center.
Air Canada 2984, you identify passing 3,000. When able, proceed direct ankle on course, climb 12, 12,000.
We're passing 3,000, direct ankle, and 12,000, Air Canada 2984.
All right, let's go out and take a look. There we go. Pretty little airplane.
Good evening, Jet. Go ahead, a Bravo information. Alpha, for IFR clearance to JFK.
All right, below 30,000 feet, half bank coming off.
788 Bravo, Toronto Center, good afternoon. You're cleared to JFK Airport via CAPS F3 departure, Bomba transition, flight plan route. Departure runway 23, block 2400.
Clear to JFK on Captain 3 departure, Bomba transition, flight plan route, runway 23,
at 788 Bravo, read back correct. Push and start your discretion, advise ready for taxi.
Push start on the calling for taxi, jet.
So we are about 110 miles away from Newted. Newted. And we have just over, let's see, 26,000 feet to descend. 25. So we're good. 2,000 feet per minute. We are A-OK. Cruising along. About 270 knots indicated, so that's going to be Mach point. I'm going to try and bump it up to Mach 0.7. All about being at the right space at the right time.
Air Canada 294, just verify your direct angle.
We're having a bit of navigation issues here. Just give us a minute. Air Canada 294.
Air Canada 294, no problem. Turn right heading 260 and when feeble, direct angle.
260 and direct angle, Air Canada 294.
Truly chugging right along. Alright, we can look at our checklist if we want. Let's see. Yaw damper's good. We're set. And here we go. Cruise, it is all set. We are on the descent. Windshield heat not needed. Cabin air controller, we can bring that down to 600 feet. Oh, sorry, you can't see that, so there you go. 600 feet, so below 1,000 feet, somewhere in that area. There we go. And then, yep. Alright, anti-ice system set, flight level 180, altimeter set to barrel, rate cog light comes back on, pressurization is good, no smoking past the seatbelt, and package briefing, cabin secure. So, I'm going to go ahead and let air traffic control know I am aware of them and descending. Toronto Center, Shadow 69. Unless I'm not allowed to talk to him. Take a look, see if we can see it. Toronto Center, Shadow 69.
Shadow 69, Toronto Center, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm outside, just southeast of Rochester. I'm inbound to Oshawa. I'm just letting you know I'm monitoring your frequency.
Shadow 69, roger, thank you.
That way he doesn't have to beep, beep, beep me. Scare the crap out of me. Alright, altimeter set. We are good. We're coming through 18,000 feet. Recog light. I'll go ahead and turn that on because it's a lot of fun. I love that little recog light. We are chugging.
Shadow 69, since you're in the Cleveland airspace, descend is still at your discretion, but call me 10 miles from Toronto airspace.
Shadow 69 copies, and never did get anything from Cleveland yet, so I'll call you 10 miles from your airspace.
Roger, thank you.
Let's see. Let's see if we've got that. So we are on descent. Now if we go to, there you go, air traffic control. And we want to, sorry, you can't see that. In range. Update. Just Toronto Center, 125.775. So there you go. And descending through 18,000 feet. So 299er2 not coming in. We are 299er4 now. So still smoking right along. I have a Cleveland Center. So let's see. So that is what, let's see. So we are 43 and, oh, need to go back to that.
Rouge 1870, Toronto Center, good afternoon. You are
82, 42, so 40. So 20, 20 from, 10 from Newted, approximately.
Rouge 1870, your readback is correct. Push and start your discretion and advise right protection. Great to see you as well.
We'll go 1870. Toronto Center, Air Canada, generate for proceeding directly to Lear at altitude.
Air Canada 294, roger.
And we'll just go ahead and turn on our landing lights. There we go. Sweet. Dude, what's mine say? Nothing new there. So window picker, back to you guys. Frank, school is cool. We're getting ready to land, probably about 15 minutes out. We are 10,000 feet above our approach altitude, so we're going to go ahead and change that. There we go, maybe right about 1,500 feet, 240 knots. Alright, getting ready to go into the soup. Let's add some windshield heat. What's our temperature out there? We're currently minus 10, so let's go with some windshield heat. There we go. Setting 1,500, 240 knots. We should be set. We should be good to go. This little airplane screams.
Air Canada 2984, expect the RNAV Zulu runway 33 approach at London. When able, proceed direct to Kerpo, and when ready, descend 5,000.
Expect the RNAV 33 at London, and when ready, descend 5,000 to Kerpo. Air Canada 2984.
We still got a ways to go before we're nuded. We have 65 nautical miles to lose 6,000 feet.
Chat
So
7A, Bravo, runway 23, the altimeter 299er3, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel,
Bernard, how are you today? Thanks for joining me. We're just getting ready to land in Oshawa, just outside of Toronto.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 2984. What is the waypoint that you said again? I apologize.
Air Canada 2984, it'll be Kerpo, Kilo Echo Romeo Papa Oscar.
Alright, all our lights are on, landing lights are on, stall warning is good. We're going to go ahead and turn on our air starts.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 2984. I'm sorry, we don't have that programmed. Can we just go direct? We have it direct to DAR, Air Canada 2984.
Air Canada 2984, you won't have that waypoint right now. It's part of the approach into runway 33. So for now, fly heading to 60. And when you get the RNAV program, let me know.
260, and we'll let you know. Air Canada 2984.
We are still over U.S. soil. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and descent is set, recog light pressurization, no smoking, fast seatbelt sign is set, pass briefing is good, and approach and final. We'll go ahead and go.
Air Canada 2984 to London, altimeter 2996.
So we are 56 nautical miles away from being at 2,100 feet. I am comfortable with where we're at now. Half bank is off. We are in nav mode with altitude select. We are autopilot trimming to maintain about 240 knots. About 500 feet per minute down to 2,100 feet for the approach into runway 30 at Oshawa. We are on the RNAV approach. I'll go ahead and bring that one up here. And we will join here at New Dead. Looks like they want us about 2,100 feet, just holding there. All right, Rochester over there on the right.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 2984, direct Kerpo.
Air Canada 2984, thanks.
Bernard, I appreciate you showing up. If you like this type of thing, hit that like and subscribe button, pal. Appreciate it. Frank, just got to go across the water, then we'll be in Canada. Good old Canada. Good job. Oh, Canada.
Air Canada 294, you're cleared. The RNAV Zulu runway 33 approaches to London, Kerpo transition.
Cleared for the RNAV runway 33 Kerpo transition, Air Canada 2984.
Jazz 788 Bravo, the winds at Pearson 2, correction 290 at 17, clear for takeoff runway 23.
Clear for takeoff 23 here, Jazz 788 Bravo.
All right, here we go. About midway between these two waypoints, so there we go. 240, let's back down the speed just a little bit. Get ready to make the right turn. Then we can just go to our map. There we go, right turn. Going direct nuded. New dead. We actually want to go to flight plan, activate the approach. Oh, we want to go back and we want to go here. Or actually, we want to go procedure. Approach. Oh, look at that. Approach. RNAV 30. Vectors. And load approach and activate. There we go.
Toronto Center, Jazz 788 Bravo on 23, runway heading 2,500 for 5,000.
Jazz 788 Bravo, your identified passing 3,000. Turn left, direct Sabre on course, climb flight level 230.
Left direct Sabre on course up to 230, Jazz 788 Bravo.
What? Alright. Flight plan, we want to go new dead, direct, activate. And we do want to continue our descent. Slow it down some more. Alright.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 294, we cleared to descend out of 5,000 to join the RNAV 33 for London.
Air Canada 294, your affirmative. Once you're cleared for the approach, altitude, heading, and speed is reservation.
Roger, Air Canada 294.
Yeah, we're good. 1,000 foot per minute. And there we go. Let's see. Halfway would have been 30, 15. All right, we got all our lights on. We are set. Have no flaps in just yet. We're okay with that. And we will let the controller know that we are inbound. So flight plan is set. Missed approach point, and then runway 30. So we're golden. Altitude has been set for 2100. We'll hit glide slope. Long range navigation is all we need. And we'll let them know where we are. And Toronto Center, Shadow 69 descending through 5,000 feet for 2100. Oshawa, RNAV 30 approach.
Shadow 69, Toronto Center, welcome back. Squawk IDA.
Toronto Center, hello there, Canada 15 with you at 30, flight level 300. 17 miles inbound to turning, and we have
Shadow 69, you're identified, passing 4,300. When able, proceed direct KevGo and expect RNAV runway 30 approach.
Direct Kebco, RNAV 30 approach, Shadow 69. Okay, select approach. Kebco.
Air Canada 415, Toronto Center.
Load and execute. There we go. We are go. Direct Kebco.
Shadow 69, you're cleared to Oshawa on the RNAV runway 30 approach, correction, KevGo transition.
Clear the RNAV 30 approach, Oshawa, Shadow 69. There we go. Down to 2100. $17 away. We are good. Let's bring up the approach. KevCo, you'll see that. That is right there. KevGo. Then neuted 2100. And we are solid. 2100, 1,000 feet above that altitude. And we are 16 nautical miles away. We're going to go ahead and drop flaps. We are at 200. We'll go ahead and slow down to just below 200 and then add flaps. Oh boy, okay. Alright, let's go through everything. We are set. Missed approach altitude is going to be, let's see, 3,100 feet. Climb straight ahead. Coming down to 2,100. We are still a ways out, so let's do this so we can slow down a little more. Alright, there we go. Coming below 200 knots. Go ahead and add 8 flaps. Add a little power so we're holding on to 200 knots. Five knots from KevGo.
Air Canada 415, you're identified, flight level 300.
Welcome.
210 knots is what they want us at there anyhow, so we are good. We can go ahead and start smoking down to 2,100 feet. 2,100 feet from KevGo all the way in. We are altitude select. 2,100
yeah,
feet.
788 Bravo, unfortunately Cleveland Center's offline, surveillance service terminated, cleared on route frequency. Have a good flight.
Over to Unicom, thanks for ATC today. Good day.
Alright. Six away from KevGo. I'm feeling alright about this arrival. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm going to go ahead and we don't have too much bouncing around. I can go ahead and disengage the yaw dampers. Thanks for speaking. Appreciate that. 2180, we're going to capture that altitude, slow up just a little bit once we do. And we'll also make our right-hand turn to join the RNAV arrival or RNAV approach, runway 30 at Oshawa. Here we go, Frank.
Air Canada 2984 to winds at London 310 at 7, cleared to land runway 33.
Cleared to land runway 33, Air Canada 2984.
Still holding on to the speed so we get through this approach. Holding on to 200 right there, we're good. Canada right in front of us, there we go. All right, we now on the approach, runway 30, Oshawa. Or
check.
Oshawa.
310 at 7.
There we go.
Rouge 1870, runway 23, altimeter 2993, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
We're just going to hold 2,100 feet until we turn left, then we should intercept the glide slope.
Good day, Air Canada 1202 on the ground, gate 120, request IFR to Miami.
Air Canada 1202, Toronto Center.
We're about 3.5 miles away from our turn.
Via Beach 3 departure, Aero transition, flight plan route. Departure runway 23, walk 2455.
Heading 302 now.
Roger, Air Canada 1202 is clear to
We are set.
Miami.
A little bit of a snowstorm there, so we are below 200.
Air Canada 1202, read back correct, push inspector at discretion.
I'm going to go ahead and add another degree of flaps, and now that we are turning in for the runway, we can keep an eye. We're going to watch these two arrows here. We're going to watch for...
winds at Oshawa 340 at 6, clear to land runway 30.
Clear to land runway 30, Shadow 69. We've been cleared to land, we are set. We can go ahead and hit, once we see these start to move, we'll hit the glide slope. We're just going to hold 2100 until then. And we do have 20 degrees of flaps in. And we're going to have to slow way down below 150. And there you go, gear coming down. Quite a bit of drag. And we're waiting for those needles to move. We are joining the localizer. About 140 knots. Once we start getting movement on that, all right. That won't happen here for just a moment, so we'll just hold on to this. Hold on to about 150 knots. That is our flaps 40. We're currently flaps 20. What we want to do is once we go over map app, we will go full flaps, and then we will land the aircraft. We are set. All the lights are on, good to go, and we will arm our thrust reversers. Looking pretty good, bouncing around right around 150 knots, so looking for the runway. 2.6, 2.5 away from map app. Once I do see some movement here, I can click the glide slope. And there we go. We see some movement there, a little bit of movement there. Once we get below that first bubble, we will go ahead and engage glide slope. There we go, a little bit of snow.
Air Canada 294, welcome to London. You taxi Delta Golf 8 for your discretion.
And we are one bubble away. We are 1 nautical mile out, and we can go ahead and engage glide slope. Armed. It will capture here in just a moment. Yeah, it's a little bleak out there. We got about a 250 foot minimum window here. A little bit of snow. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our windshield heat. Let's see, nacelle heat. We're gonna add those too with this snow coming through. Currently reading about 0 degrees out there, chugging along right around 150 knots. And we have started our descent. So bring the power back a little bit so we don't overspeed. Then we will add 40 degree or full flaps once we get below 250 again. There, got the runway in sight. Full flaps. And we are motoring right on in. There we go. Minimums, runway in sight. We will, or sorry, 1,000 to go. Anytime, Frank. Appreciate the suggestion. It's a good suggestion. All right, we are on glide slope in a little bit of bad weather. Got all our lights on. We are set. That is, our nacelle heats are on. Windshield heats are on. We are good with the snow. I will take over the aircraft here in just a moment. Little bit of a crosswind. And here we go. 2.5 miles out. I'll go ahead and take over. Adding a little power. There we go. 2.5, my aircraft. Gear down, 3 green, full flaps. And we are on glide slope. We are on speed. Little wind from the right. Angle of attack indicators A-OK. Heck of a snowstorm here. Red over white, we're doing okay. 2 and 2. All right, power coming back just a little bit.
The ATIS at Pearson is Alpha, or correction, Bravo now. Altimeter 2993. When ready, descend flight level.
Minimum altitude set. Little power, we're good. Yeah, there we go. Nice stabilized approach. A little bit on the low side. Let's bring that up just a wee bit. There we go. And not sure what we're, a little burble there. A little bit low. We're good. Aiming point.
Rouge
1,000 feet down the runway.
290 at 17. Clear for takeoff, runway 23.
And there we go. And spoilers. There, we got it. And bring those spoilers back. Continue our taxi over here. We'll let center know we are clear. We're going to go park over at the main terminal there. Toronto Center, Shadow 69, clear, runway 30, Oshawa.
Shadow 69, welcome to Oshawa. Where are you parking tonight?
Just here at the main terminal.
Shadow 69, roger. Just taxi Alpha, apron your discretion.
Alpha, apron my discretion. Shadow 69, thanks for the ATC. Have a good day. All right, nice little helicopter there.
Toronto Center here, Canada 415. Was it 240 or 200, sir?
Air Canada 415, it was 240.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and make a left turn.
Descend 8,000.
Nice little helicopter there, H145. I do like flying that aircraft. And we'll just go up here. No lines for parking, so I guess we kind of make our own. We can go ahead and give it a left turn here. And get our recog lights off. We're set. We'll park right next to the DRF helicopter. Get a right turn. There we go. And we will set our parking brake. Frank, I appreciate you suggesting this flight. That was a fun one. We'll get everything shut down here in just a minute. Bernard, school is cool. Rachel, I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for flying along with me. Frank, have a good night. We'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. Until then, we'll get the aircraft shut down. That's the no-tail rotor.
Rouge 1870.
It is
identify
fun,
passing
Frank. I appreciate it.
1,400, Climb 7,000.
7,000 Rouge 1870.
See ya. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate it. And we can get these turned off now. There we go. And we are set. We are locked. Let's bring up the chocks. Open the door. Let the folks out. We'll get out and take a look. Nice dreary day here at the old Oshawa. Not a bad airport. I like it. And cabin door coming open. Step lights on. Cabin lights on. There we go. Let's go out and take a look. See what it looks like. There we go. Oh, I got all kinds of lights on. Let's get those turned off for you too. Thought I turned those off. Bang, bang, bang. There we go.
Rouge 1870, turn left direct Murno on course.
And I guess we could be hopping into that hype aircraft there, the DRF. Red and white, red and white. There you go. All right. All right, we'll get her shut down. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for joining me on the stream. If you like this sort of thing, hit that like and subscribe button. Till the next one, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.